talk some trading with Alan Nuckman joining us this morning. Alan, good to see you on a Monday, sir.
Good to have you back, my friend.
I appreciate that. So what do you think, Alan? We're coming off pretty hard this morning. Stocks are getting hit.
Right. The theme for me, it's all about threes. Threes are wild, my friend. Threes are wild. We've got 3 weeks since the lows been put in the S&P. So we've been steady, had a bit of a bounce. We filled the gap at 3,900, still a gap at 4,000. And as far as the other fundamentals go, I know we keep talking about rates, but if you look further out, it's not the journey, it's the destination, my friend. And the destination is 3.75% at the end of December, according to the futures market's short-term rates. So, and then after that, it declines and it heads back down to 3 in 2023 through 24, 25, and 26, and it stays there. So the markets are telling us that, you know, it may be a little herky-jerky to get us there, but 3% is not very high as far as short-term rates go.
Okay. So SunPower, you're looking at this morning, Alan. I mean, you're going into growth. You're going into tech. Right. You are fearless, Mr. Nuckman.
Limited risk options with plenty of time. It's a chip that we put down. It's a high probability chip. So when I'm looking at your SunPower, it's been between 15 and 20 now for about 10 weeks. The midpoint 17 and a half, so it's flirted with that. A breakout above that sends us to the top of the range of 20, and a breakout of that range sends us to 25. Now, mathematically, there's a lot of money to be made if we just get to 25. So what I'm looking at is the in-the-money option. This is a stock that has fallen 70% from its 2021 highs, but it's still up 100% from the 2020 lows. So there's a lot of potential here, and again, it's about risk-reward, leaning on that low of 15. I'm looking at the 15 call for January, trading for about 450 or so, but it's a January option for more than 6 months of time. And I imagine a lot's going to happen between now and the third week of January 2023.
Okay. Hey, there's another 2023.
We got a theme today.
All right, so you're buying the 15 strike call and typical Nuckman fashion in the money. And waiting for this thing to firm up, down 5% a down market, but at least it hasn't made a new low since, technically it made a new low in May, but really, to your point, the $15 level has been a rock. So I hear you on that for sure.
And it's also got that bullish divergence that I talk about, where it's had a long decline, but when it made new lows, that last extreme low, it did not make new highs in implied volatility. That's typically a sign that at some point the short sellers are going to cover. That's going to cause a bounce. And again, for this to get to 25, that option doubles in value. So it's about probability. It's a 75 delta. It's a 70 delta. It's about the math. And it's most importantly for me, it's got more than 6 months of time in this stock, which has had a series of higher lows and lower highs. Let's see if we can get these shorts to start to buy back some of their positions and feed to the upside some.
Okay. All right. So buying the in-the-money call and still doing it with stocks. As I recall from our recent conversations, you're not putting these trades on in the indexes. You're generally still steering clear until we meet some of the signs of more concrete reversal for the broad market. Is that right, Alan?
Well, it's getting close to that point because the S&P, the VIX, is now 26. I mean, every day.
It almost got there last week.
Right. It made some new relative lows last week. And the Fed's getting their intended consequences. Gas prices have been down 24 straight days. Interest rates have stabilized and declined. We were almost at 2.75 in the 10-year note yield here just a week or so ago. So, the intended results are coming to fruition here, and the markets are stabilizing. Let's see if stocks can look forward. We've got earnings Friday, my friend, in case you're not paying attention. So that could be some fun to remind us of how well corporations are doing.
All right. The bank's set to report, kick things off. What do you think? Should we have confidence? Is Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley going to guide us through this, Alan?
Where do people put money? In the banks. So yes.
In their crypto wallets.
Not anymore.
That's right. Okay. All right. I appreciate it, Alan. Thanks for the trade here. Okay. Alan Nuckman, Chief Market Strategist at BullseyeOption.com. Getting close to ticking off those potential buy signals for stocks, but right now sticking to SunPower and the specific businesses. When we come back, let's talk energy and maybe a little bit